Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Ward Business Group's Automotive Sales Manager Training. And I want you to notice something different about this session right from the start. See those 5 cards: people management, operational chaos, customer friction, financial pressure, systems and compliance. Every single one marked critical or high severity. That's not an accident. That's your reality. Today, we're going to talk about the truth they don't see behind the desk. And I want to be very clear about what they means. They is everyone who thinks your job is just walking around the showroom floor, shaking hands and closing deals. They don't see the 126% annual turnover you're managing. They don't see the $675,000 walking out your door every year in churn costs. They don't see you putting out 20 invisible fires before lunch while somehow still hitting your manufacturer targets. Leadership under pressure, results on the board. That's what separates a GSM from everyone else. You don't avoid the pressure, you perform under it. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to show you industry data that validates every challenge you face. I'm going to break down where your day actually goes and why you only get 5 to 6 hours to actually sell. And most importantly, I'm going to give you training protocols that top performing dealerships are using to cut through this chaos. This isn't theory. This is the playbook. Let's get started. First, let's look at the numbers. Before we dive into solutions, I need you to see something. These aren't my numbers. These aren't Ward Business Group numbers. This is the 2025-2026 State of the Automotive Workforce. Data from hundreds of dealerships just like yours. 126% annual sales turnover rate. Read that again. You're not just replacing your entire sales team every year. You're replacing them plus an extra 26%. That means if you have 10 salespeople, you're losing 12 to 13 of them annually when you account for multiple exits from the same position. Now let me show you what that costs. $225,000 to $675,000 per dealership per year. That's just the direct cost of turnover, recruiting, training, lost productivity. That doesn't count the deals that never happened because you were understaffed. And here's where it gets worse. 27.6% of all turnover happens in the first 90 days. You're losing more than 1 in 4 people before they ever make their first sale. Only 5 to 6 hours of actual selling time per day. Despite working 8 to 10 hour days, your team and you are only actively selling for about 36% of your workday. The rest, administrative friction, meetings, paperwork, internal fires, 24% no-show rate on appointments. That's almost 1 in 4 appointments you fought to book just not showing up. $45 to $100 per day in holding costs for every car sitting in reconditioning. Industry standard says 72 hours. Reality? Most dealerships are at 10-14 days. Do the math. That's $450 to $1,400 in pure burn before a car even hits the front line. Now, I'm showing you these numbers for one reason: validation. It's not you, it's the industry reality. But here's the good news. The dealerships that cut these numbers in half, they're not doing magic. They're doing systems. And that's what we're about to show you. But first, let's diagnose where your day is actually going. All right, I want you to think about your last full workday. How many hours did you work? 8? 10? Be honest, probably closer to 10 or 11, right? Now, how much of that time did you spend actually selling, actually talking to customers, closing deals, coaching your team on active opportunities? Here's what the data shows. Only 30% of your day is spent on active selling activities. That's it. If you work a 10-hour day, you're getting about 3 hours of actual revenue-generating work. So where does the rest go? Let me break it down. 25% administrative work and paperwork, CRM entries, deal jackets. That's 2.5 hours every single day just entering data. 18% meetings and training, manufacturer training. 15% internal issues and approvals, desk drama, management disputes. These are all necessary, but they're eating 90 minutes of your day. 12% customer issues and problem solving. This is the good friction, solving trade-in disputes, handling complaints, but it's still time away from selling. Now, here's what I want you to understand. This is not a time management problem. This is a systems problem. You can't just work harder when 70% of your day is consumed by operational friction. You need to remove the friction. The dealerships that are winning, they've pushed that selling number to 60%. Same people, same hours, different systems. All right, this is where it gets real. I call these the 20 invisible fires, and I guarantee you fought at least 15 of them this week alone. Managing egos, balancing strong personalities, babysitting CRM tasks, reminding professionals to log into the system like it's kindergarten, time wasters, customers who just want to look around but drain 2 hours, deal unwinds, contracts falling through after all the work is done. credit challenges, subprime magic with limited lenders, CSI scores, luxury expectations on a budget, manufacturer targets, OEM bonuses dangling over your head, no-shows, appointments you confirm just crickets, sales turnover, hiring, training, and losing people before day 90, desk drama, sales managers fighting over deals, reconditioning delays, cars been in service for 9 days, lowball trade offers, justifying auction values to customers, BDC disconnect, internet leads neglected, price shopping, death by 1,000 screenshots, deal structuring, pushing payments without giving away the car, warranty cancellations, F&I profit clawbacks, scheduling chaos, it's a calendar war zone, surprise audits, OEM teams asking for every document. And the final one, burnout management, trying to keep morale high when everyone is exhausted, 20 fires. Most people outside this room would quit on day 3, but you show up because you're not avoiding pressure, you're performing under it. Now, we're going to break these fires into 5 categories and show you exactly how to put them out systematically. Next up, people management.